Hi, everyone. About a minute on U.S. oil and gas production setting new records. Now, this is not going to be a topic that's likely to be discussed at the COP28 meeting in Dubai, but the reality is that the U.S. is now producing more oil and gas than ever, and this is good news for consumers, it's good news for energy security, and it's good news for national security. Let me tell you, let me give you the numbers. So since 2008, U.S. oil production has more than doubled. U.S. oil production is now about 13.2 million barrels a day. That's a record. U.S. natural gas production has also more than doubled. It's doubled since, 2005. It's more than doubled. Gas production in the U.S. is now about 104 billion cubic feet per day, another record. So how do we put that into context? Well, the increase in oil production since 2008 is roughly equal to 2.5 times Iran's current oil output. On the natural gas side, that more than doubling from about 50 billion cubic feet per day to 104 billion cubic feet per day, that is twice Iran's current natural gas output. So when you think about global geopolitics, global energy supplies, the fact that the U.S. is outproducing Iran by a wide margin, and just these increases are multiples of Iran's total output, this is positive news for energy security. It's positive news for national security. It's also positive news for Europe. Why? Because 2/3 of the LNG, the liquefied natural gas, that is now being exported from the United States is going to Europe. And that natural gas coming from the U.S. is helping supplant natural gas that used to come from Russia. So these are wins. These don't calculate into the climate change discussion, but the reality is that hydrocarbon production around the world is going up. CO2 emissions are also going up. But the more oil and gas the U.S. can produce, the better it is for U.S. consumers and ultimately for our allies. So I'll stop there. I wrote about this, by the way. You can follow, you can see the graphics I made on this in a piece I wrote on my Substack called Cop Out that I published a few days ago. And you know where to find me on Substack, robertbryce.substack.com. Thanks a lot. See ya.